Hey guys, welcome to another episode. You can see that it is super early in the morning. It is still very dark. Sun hasn't even come up yet, but I'm already out on Damon Point. Today I'm going to try to find, of course, chalcedony and Carnelian agates, but if I can, I'm also going to try to find moss agates, which they're usually like a gray to light blue in color, and which I have found two here before. And I also am going to try to find black agates, which usually, well, they're black, but they usually also have some bluing in there. And if there's any banding, it is usually like a gray to light blue, or blue in general. So they're really cool. I found two of those before here as well. So, but we'll see. They're very elusive because the black agates look just like the basalt, and the moss agates look like a lot of other rocks like quartz. So they're a bit hard to find, but we'll see. Just looking behind me. How beautiful is that impending sunrise. So I'll see you at the first find. I do love it out here. The sight, the smells, sound of the clashing waves. It's all so relaxing. You know, I'm having a good day out here no matter what. Because it's just so beautiful, so relaxing. And I had to lift it up because the tide is constantly threatening to swoop it away. So, but I found it right there. That does put a nice cherry on top, guys. Finding something like that. And it's a big, fairly big one too. That's our first agate. There might even be some banding in right there. It's possible. Oh, yeah, as you can see, tide's right there, so I had to pick it up so I wouldn't lose it. But that's a good one. That's a great first find. You can see, oh, look at that. Little crystal pocket in there. Little quartz pocket. Beautiful. We're off to a great start. This right here is already cherry on top. From here, it's only gonna get better. It's already perfect. I love it. Beauty. All right, off to the next one. All right, before we move on, I just wanted to show you real quick. It's a little hard to do one-handed, but you see those bands in there? There's some really nice bands in this agate. Look at that. Goes all the way around that quartz pocket. Goes around the back as well. It's a really nice one. This is an amazing first find. I can hardly believe it because this is definitely on the larger end of what I find out here. But that's a beauty. Amazing first find. I am super happy about that. All right, I promise. Now we'll go off to the next one. And this right here very well could be my first moss agate, guys. You can see the swirlies in there. It might be a brecciated jasper with quartz. A little bit hard to tell. But take it regardless. It's pretty interesting. Nice. Let's move on. I've got perfect light right now, and just right there, I just picked up this little poppy jasper. Really pretty one. See all the little swirls, those circles on it? Makes it what's called a poppy jasper. It's also a bicular jasper, but common name is poppy jasper. So a lot of people around here call it too. It's kind of cool. I like it. Nice. So I've got perfect light right now. So I want to make it pretty quick because any agates that I find are going to stand out quite a bit right now. shining perfectly. I like picking up these really clear pieces of quartz like that. And they're shining so bright, I like to pick them up. Also, it's a fairly nice red jasper there. It's a good size, so I guess I'll take it. Nice. Well, just a minute later, I see this one glowing. That's just quartz right there. But this one is glowing pretty nicely here. I think that is one. I actually think this might be a moss agate because it has a lot of inclusions. It's not as transparent. It's a little hard to picture on the camera here, but it's pretty included, especially on that end. So pretty cool. Well, the sun makes looking for agates pretty easy. I'm sure you can already see it. It's right over there. Just a little piece of carnelian, but that's alright. Nice. I'll take it. Off to the next one. Decided to do a little bit of scraping, but found that one there. And it's took a little peek at it already. But this one is fairly mossy too. Pretty nice. Might even see some bands in there. It's a little hard to tell. But either way, nice one. I went to go pick up a little rock down here, and then I look up, and just behind that seaweed, I see something hiding. Oop. Just right there. Yeah. Nice one. Cool. Kind of like a more brown one, I guess. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but there's even some very fine banding in there. It's gonna be hard to see. Hey, there's a nice little carnelian one right there. Not very large, but that's okay. It's a fairly cloudy day, so sun peeks out every once in a while. But it's a nice little one. This might even have some banding in it, but it's just a little hard to tell right now. Cool. Off to the next one. Just picking up some of this more translucent pieces of quartz, and not sure exactly what that is. Found a couple pieces like it. It seems to have like little pockets of quartz in it or something. Not sure. Plus it's larger. Whoa, almost got swept away by the wave there. So I guess those other rocks are gone, but I get to keep this little piece of quartzite here. It was a little bit more translucent, but the thing that I really wanted was this poppy jasper. That is a really pretty one. Look at that. That is very poppy, or orbicular, whatever you want to call it. That's a beautiful one. Yeah, that's nice. Larger too, they're not always this big. I don't want to say it's that big, but it's a little bit bigger, I guess. Nice. All right, cool. Pretty awesome. Just found another piece. Poppy jasper there. Nice. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Maybe quartzite? Probably quartzite. But it just looked kind of nice.
that red stripe running through it. Thought it looked a little fun. Again, one of those tumbler things, I think. And then I'm not sure what this is, but it had like a bit of a honeycomb pattern on it. Maybe it's some type of fossil. Maybe someone in the comments could let me know. Thought it looked pretty interesting, so decided to take it. So I don't think it's an agate, but it's what I think is a pretty nice piece of quartzite. It's actually pretty cool because it's fairly translucent, and it even looks like it has some banding in it. So I think this would be, you know, another one of those tumblers. Pretty interesting. I pick them up every once in a while.
Look at all those seagulls. He looks cold, but it's not that cold. Look at that. It looks like a pretty colorful piece of jasper there. Might even be a jasper agate. Interesting. I'll just take it. Why not? That seagull is very old. I wonder why he's on the outside of the herd right here, or the flock I should say. Not too sure, but he did point me towards a little agate. It's just right there. Just a little guy, but that's okay. Hope he's a chalcedony. Nice.
I just picked this one up, and I don't think a lot of people would consider this to be an agate, but the pitting in it, and there is some translucency as well, tells me that this is an agate. That little tip has some translucency in it. Not sure how well that comes through in the video, but so this might either be mossy or just very opaque, I guess. I do think this is one, so I'm gonna take it. See it right in that tip there, how that's a little bit more translucent than the rest. So yeah, I'm gonna take it. Took a couple steps and I found this guy. I think this is a jasper agate. You see all that chalcedony that runs through it. It's mostly on this side. Yeah, pretty neat. Sun comes out to show it. Yeah, that looks like a jasper agate to me. Pretty neat. Take it.
Lots of rocks to look at. The sun is out right now.
Came out from the back, the clouds, and looks like it's burned off the fog and the cloud cover for the time being. Which normally I don't mind that, but I kind of need the sun to help me out to try and find one last larger agate, hopefully. Oh, and this actually might be one. Let's pick this up. I see some very faint bending. I think this might be like a jasper agate. Yeah, this looks like a jasper agate to me. Oh, cool. I just want to find one larger agate, like kind of like the size of that first one that I found. So hopefully I can do that. Got plenty of gravel to go through. Here's hoping. I think I found something. It's not the really large agate I was hoping for, but just right there. Let's see. I recognize the little pitting on the outside, but look at the other side. Whoa! Little quartz pocket. Got some banding around the edges of that pocket there too. It's a nice one. I'm happy with that. It's nicely polished. It's the back of it. It's the outer husk. Yeah. Cool. It's pretty unusual. I've never found one quite like this before here. But I like it. Oh yes. You wish and you shall receive, I guess, because this is exactly the agate that I was hoping for. I did it. This is awesome. I am very excited. I'm sure you can see it. It's glowing like crazy. I just stood here and boom, spotted it. It must have been deposited relatively recently because it's still wet. That's a good size one. So I say larger agate because, you know, for most people these aren't really that large. It's just that they're large for this beach. You know, so this one, along with the first agate that we found, those are considered pretty large agates. For Damon Point anyways. But yeah, that's a beautiful one. If I don't find anything else today, then I'll be happy with what I found. But we were talking about cherries being put on top, and that this was the cherry on top. Well, to me, that's definitely a second cherry on top. This is a perfect day. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's see if I can find something else. Found a very large piece of beach glass. You can see there's something written on it. Diode 56.5 and a little symbol up top there. Interesting. It's very worn. It's definitely been polished quite a bit. Maybe I'll leave this here. I don't really care for beach glass that much, but I feel like somebody might enjoy it. So maybe I'll leave it there for somebody else to find. I was standing right here and I looked over and I see another big agate. Maybe third time's a charm, but I'm just feeling extremely lucky right now. This is like my third cherry on top of the Sunday. Like, this is just a perfect day. Can you see it glowing in the sun? Because I sure did. So this is kind of a weird one. It looks like a dark brown agate, like I think that's called sard. Maybe that's even the first agate might have even been sard. But anyway, let's go take a look at it. Get a little clean. My hands are a little wet, so that'll help moisten it. Whoa! Is this sard that people speak of? Whoa, man! This one is beautiful. It's got like dark browns, dark red in here. Wow! Holy heck! That's an awesome one. Man. What a beauty. This side in particular, you could just see the dark browns and the dark reds running through there. Man. Well, I am definitely happy. This has been an amazing day. Finding these larger agates. Again, call it larger because, is it large? It's large for this spot. Alright. Super cool. That's awesome. Look what I see when I look over. This one right there, and I gotta pick it up. Oh man. Right next to each other. That was perfect timing. Whoa! I seen that first one with you and I grabbed my camera right away. And then I look up and I see the other one. And that's another large one. Or larger. You're probably sick of me saying that by now. So I just call them large. I don't know, they're probably just large, right? Anyway, that's awesome. Good size one on the bottom. And then the top one. Man. Wow. This is just a perfect day. Ah, so awesome. Beautiful. Man. How amazing is that? So many beautiful finds today. Amazing. Oh my God! I can't believe this! Look at that! That's an awesome one! Man, oh man, it's gotta be the sun, guys. I mean, I've already walked past here several times. It's gotta be the sun, because they're just sticking out like sore thumbs. Man, that's a beautiful sized one. Beautiful. Nice and orange. Do I see another one? No. Do I see another one? Yes, I do. Just right there. Oh my God. Find that one. Find that one several steps away. So we got a Chalcedony on the right there. And Carnelian agate on the left. Oh, beautiful. Guys, we just keep putting cherries on top of that sundae. How many cherries can we fit on that sundae? That's the question. Beautiful. Oh, what a fun day. My wife and I were both expecting to have there be just a bunch of people out here. It's pretty big American holiday for all my American viewers. It's Labor Day. And I was thinking, or we were both thinking, that there was going to be a lot of people out here. But there's nobody here. In the morning there was a couple people walking their dogs and just kind of going for a stroll, but everyone's gone. The sun's come out, which I kind of like cloudy days personally, honestly, but it's really helping out finding these agates. Man, oh man, what just an amazing day. I am beyond happy. We just started the day amazing, and then in the middle there was a little bit of nothing, no agates, and just the smaller ones. But now, I'm just finding all these big ones, these beautiful ones. Ah, man, I could not ask for more. Alright, see what else we can find. Oh my God, I can't believe this. I just said that in the other clip. Look at this. I see this one, and then I look over, and there's another one. What? Like, what's going on? I have never been this lucky at Damon Point, guys. Never, okay? Normally, there's just so many people here that pick up all the agates, which is fine. We're all out here for the same goal, you know. It's fun. We're just having fun. But, man, not having the competition and having all this weather just be perfect. Can't believe this. Oh, you got this one even has banding on it. See that? I haven't even barely looked at him. I'm even shaking. What the heck? Banding on there. Looks like you got a quartz pocket in there. Yep. Banding all around the edges. And then the other one, let's see. Yeah. Maybe some banding as well. More banding. Man, that's so fun. This is just amazing. Just amazing. And like I said, I've already walked this spot several times when it was cloudy. But yeah, the sun is just helping me absolutely tremendously finding these. It wouldn't help you find the mossy agates so much, I don't think. But Chalcedony and Carnelian agates, they just absolutely pop in it. Man. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. That was so exciting. Alright. See what else we can find. Literally, what else can we find? That's another nice piece of sea glass. It's right there. When it's like this, I actually kind of like it. Maybe I should take one piece at least. This doesn't look like anything, you know, that you can still distinguish what it is. There's another piece over here. But, yeah, when you can't recognize what it was before, I actually kind of like it. These are pretty good sized pieces too. I'll just take a couple, I guess. I know I said I don't really care much about sea glass, and I don't, but a couple pieces is kind of okay. These are kind of nicer more of what I like if I were to take it. So I'll take a couple. Oh my god! I found another one! Look at that! Just right there. It's not as big as the other ones we've been finding, but still, I'm not gonna say no to it. It even has a little quartz pocket in the middle there. So that's cool. Nice one. I'll take it. No guys, we're not done yet. Now this one, I'll talk about that in a minute. I mean, obviously you can see this one, right? Nice agate. Oh, looks like there's a little pocket, a little crystal pocket in the bottom there. That's kind of cool. All right, nice. Not too big, but hey, it's a nice one. But then this one I also noticed kind of from a distance away. Probably won't be able to tell it too much, but it's actually very translucent, and I think this might even be a... I just think it's another... I see it sparkle, so I think it's a piece of just fairly translucent quartzite. But it actually glows pretty well. I thought there was a moss agate for a little bit there. But I'm starting to have my doubts. But anyway, that's fine. The other one that I thought was an agate, or could have been quartzite, I'm actually fairly certain it's quartzite now, because it looks a lot like this one. It's kind of grainy, and when it dries up it kind of sparkles a little bit. That's kind of an indicator for quartzite. But anyway, nice agate though. I like it. I wonder if we'll find some more. At this point I don't even dare say yes or no, so we'll see. Might have to swallow my words, because I found another couple pieces of sea glass that I thought were kind of cool. Can't really, this is obviously the bottom of a bottle, but it's so well worn you can't really tell anymore much. So that's why I'm okay with it. And then this one, it's kind of thicker as well. So it's kind of nice. I don't know, I guess I'll take a couple pieces. I just won't pick up the really, really tiny pieces. If they're larger like this, it's not so bad. This is a great example of not worrying too much about other people, because you can't see everything, you can't pick up everything, and that right there is not my shoe print, but look what's right next to it. Look what's right next to it. I mean, come on. He pretty much stepped on it and didn't find it. So this is why, I mean, it's nice if you sometimes just kind of get it beach to yourself, but I don't always worry about it, because obviously people be missing. And yes, he was definitely looking for agates, because, well, you could tell. But anyway, point being, he missed it. So yeah, I guess the morale of that story is don't always worry about other people too much, because you can't find everything. That's a nice one too. It looks like a very, very well polished nodule. Not really seeing any banding necessarily. It's very polished though. It's a nice one. I'm definitely happy with it. Alright, let's plow on. I don't know how you can see this, but there's a big old jellyfish right there. Look at him just bobbing in the water. Wow. Cool color too. Bye, jellyfish. First, I seen this piece of sea glass right here. It's kind of nice. It's a little thicker, so not bad. But then I look up and I see an agate right there. Now that is a lot better, isn't it? We did so well today. Pretty amazing. Alright, I think it's time to head back though. See what else we can find on the way back. We'll call this little agate right here a parting gift. That'll probably be the last one I find. One little agate for on the road, on your way out. I like it. I hope you can see it, but it even has little bands in it. Hopefully that's coming through. So yeah, nice little agate.
Alright guys, that is it for this video. We found so many cool agates. I honestly did not think it was going to go this good, but we killed it. That was an amazing day. It couldn't have gone better. I am just over the moon. We did so well. So I do appreciate you coming along, and I hope to see you in the next one. Tot de volgende keer.